Howdy cowdies, aloha, how's it going, and all that sort of shit. It's the Blokes Shed Auction this week at the Collector. Got a quick little weekly walkabout to show you some of the fantastic stuff we've got. Heaps of really cool postcards, all steamrollers and tractors and stuff like that, Australian ones. Right, little decals over the back shell and an old RACV one. The ivory Buddha's lovely. Really cool little wind-up clock there, a little Scottish boy with his legs as the pendulum. Little bleak beer stein. The radiator cap's pretty cool, mounted on the wooden base. Some old 1937 Australian crown coins. Some nice stereoscope views, sort of World War One sort of stuff. Submarines and boats and things. Pretty cool old motorbike photograph there with a sidecar. Lots of nice little bits and bobs in the jewellery cabinet. Not much jewellery though. Actually, this is cool. Little button or a stud with a compass in it. Like a little sort of World War Two escapades little thing. Great little bit. This is pretty cool. A big sort of painted Jim Beam fridge. It all works a peach. Nice big thing. Little clock's nice. Little painted up Budweiser esky. And this thing's fantastic. The old ships. Donger. Really cool bit. All marked there. JWA & Co. Liverpool, London. It's got all the bottom of it as well. Fantastic thing. Love this. D&D Fam and Ranch Supermarket in Texas. Great old 70s cap. We've got some great 70s clothes. This is pretty cool. Texaco Petrol Bowser. Fantastic thing. Been restored. It's an original Gilbarco one. It's in fantastic condition. Really cool thing. All lights up and everything up the top. Great bit. The big globe bar as well, which the top lifts off. Space underneath to put all your bottles and all the rest of it. A little pussycat doorstop. Pretty cool pair of R.M. Williams boots. And some other sort of gothy sort of shoes. These are pretty cool, the cowboy boots as well. Nice original sort of 70s ones. I've got some great clothing. It's an original 1977 Alice Cooper Australian Tour t-shirt. It's got all the stuff on the back there. There you go. 1977 Australian Tour. Really cool thing. Levi's vest with a nice old biker jacket. 77 Fleetwood Mac Australian Tour shirt as well with a zip-up sort of front. Some original sort of press stud cowboy shirts, a black one and a white one, and a pretty cool little blue one there with the pockets. Some more cool t-shirts, cowboy, kid stuff, military flight suit there. All the details, 1972 Royal Australian Navy. What else have we got? Nice, looks like a German military jacket. Some more cool shirts. These have got great labels. The Great Western Loading Company. They're pretty cool with the sort of open collars on them. Another flight suit, but a woolen knit one. What else have we got? Some more. Oh, this is pretty cool. The Mel Brooks Young Frankenstein t-shirt as well. Helicopter pilot, Australian helicopter pilot's jacket there. It's got the original squadron patch on it. Some more cool wind cheaters, transistor sister, real 1980s. It's a great polyester Wrangler permanent press shirt. Great thing again. We've put it with another cool stripy sort of DC Western wear shirt. Big World War sort of II greatcoat. More military stuff. A Levi's shirt. More cowboy shirts. These are pretty cool. The old denim Wrangler, press stud Wrangler shirts with the W's on the pockets. Got the original labels. Great little woolen jumper. And a really cool pair of jodhpurs with it as well. Got some great clothes this week. Stereo stuff. Bosch drills. Petrol and oil tins. Tyre stands. Cigarette dispensers. Guitars. There's a remote control aeroplane with a surfboard. There's a box of footies. Nice big bar. Here's a ripper actually. Cool little Guinness painted up esky. Really like this Victorian umbrella stand. And a nice little Victorian wash basin on the stand as well. Some sort of signs, more petrol-y sort of oil bottles and stuff. Big lots of ephemera and records. Really like the old Frosty Boy umbrella down the back there. Yeah, pretty cool. The Chico roll poster. Sort of funny electrical boxes and big lots of bar trays and interesting books. cards, lovely big old trunk. This is nice, this little sort of pressed tin chair. Quite unusual. Really nice set of 4 speakers with the wedge-shaped ones. Big golden fleece sign is hand painted by a sign writer, but it's a lovely big thing. What else we got? Great Escape movie poster, big one sheet. Printed by Maps in the 80s. Light up Budweiser sign, big reproduction golden shell sign's a ripper. Big Champion spark plug sign. Groups of stuff and footies. Flags. Hand painted golden fleece hanging ram sign over the back. Not an original one, but it'll do until you find an original one. Michelin little man, good old Babendum. Another big reproduction Castrol sign, is in great condition. I like this little San Miguel beers, little light up sign and clock with St Kilda on the clock. The Benson and Hedges clock's pretty cool, nice little lot of Lesnies and dinky toys. Bottle openers and cards and footy stuff. Pretty cool little, there's some great little sort of tourist books and stuff like that from the 1920s and 30s. Letterhead, Elvis, Mike Harbour, print there of Alan Moffat's Mustang. Some great pin-up girl cards, cool elephants, nice postcards, big sort of navigational thing, some dinky toys, the Beanley rum jug's a nice bit, light up Vic Bitter sign, some more good dinkies there, another nice group lot, Keen's mustard, another big Babendum there is the sort of reproduction part of a air compressor. Some more sort of funny electrical sort of things. Golden fleece tin, still got the oil in it. A couple of nice bottles of port, Dulcify and Family of Man. Some Russian sort of or Greek silver plaques and silvered plaques. Some of them have silver, some of them aren't. Some more nice little booklets, Where to Go in Victoria. This is signed World War II fighter pilot book. It's a really cool photograph, or 2 photographs. I'll show you here quickly of the before in World War One, Ypres I think, or World War Two, and after. It's the same scene. Sort of see the destruction, pretty amazing little lot. You got Muhammad Ali, Migo, Muhammad Ali, and his opponent, which is George Foreman, but all the research I've done, it just says that it's his opponent. Pretty cool little reproduction HMV record stand, Dancing Jim Beam bottle. Nice woodworking tools. Sterilizer model kit, some other bloody electrical box thing. Got some nice bits in the end cabinet as well this week actually guys. Little binoculars and Brownie Downings. Atomic coffee machine, the Irish roll little lolly tins a ripper. Some Don Shield aluminium ware. Nice little pair of carbide lamps, some more good bottles of port, Manicato in Kingston Town. Cool old photograph. The Prince of Wales leaving the Renown to land in Sydney in 1920. There's some other photos in the back of that as well. This is a pretty cool original Barsoni lamp. She's fantastic. Really like this little ebonized brush set. It's got the little plaque down the bottom there, presented to Dr. Rock. I really liked it. Cool little lot. Love you can actually see the wear on this one. Pretty cool old periscope there out of a Sherman tank. Got a couple of pairs of spurs in a bag there. Giddy up. Nice old World War One gong, sort of trench arc gong made out of a shell. Little phone's pretty cute. The referendum certificate from 1899. Little lot of Bendigo footy records. This is a Richmond WEG poster, I think, from 1980. Another big sort of cast Michelin man Babendum. And we've got some nice things here as well. All Australian postcards here. Wheat thrashing in Queensland. More thrashing of the wheat in Tasmania. Seem to like their thrashing wheat on the Australian farm. They're pretty cool. The Monopole cigar striker, or lighter, is a fantastic bit. So World War II sort of tropical issue flight helmet with their little sort of Gosport tubes in it. Some cool goggles and things like that here. ID cards, the more interesting postcards including the Zeppelin there and the sort of big hanger. Belgian squadron plaque, German squadron plaque, all Australian squadron patches. Pretty cool book there on Bluey Truscott. Really nice watercolour here, A. Young, signed A. Young, inscribed Darwin and dated 1944 of a Catalina and its little sort of camouflage berth. Really cool bit. Picturesque Victoria and How to Get There, issued by Vic Railways, which is a nice thing. Slaves of the Samurai, which is signed by the author. Where to Go in Victoria, again, another lovely booklet. Some nice little ST Guild colour lithographs. They're not just prints, they're colour lithos of a digger's wedding in Melbourne and a Bendigo mill. There you go, which looks like a boxing fight or something like that. Another Where to Go in Victoria booklet. Another one there as well, all original and ridiculously good condition. Pretty cool. The Japanese Don Bradman character jug. It's a little bit of damage on the back though, which is a bit of a shame, but he's a great bit. An original Weg. Little cartoon there, illustration for one of the Sunnycrust cards. This is a nice little bit of timber there, carved into a book, which is a piece from the Royal George, which was sunk in 1782 and recovered in 1839. All the details on the spine, great little bit. This is a flight helmet, French flight helmet. I think when we bought some Mirages off the French, I think the French flew a couple over. The first few that we got, they flew over for us, and this was flown over by one of the French pilots in one of the first Mirages to be brought here. Great little bit of World War I trench art there. Lovely old White Horse Scotch whiskey decanter. Really like this little cruet or condiment set there. It's a shame it's missing the little turret off the back. Can't believe it's got the smokestack stoppers though. Great old clock, which is dated 1939 out of a Russian aeroplane. Did a bit of research struggling to find out which plane it came out of. The Wonder Wax tin sign in the frames ripper. It's done by Dominion Canco in Melbourne. Amazing little Diana decanter set there. Richmond Tigers with all the little football and striped cups to go with it. It's in perfect condition. The great leather Australian World War II flight helmet again with the Gosport tubes. And this is a really cool bit. The big bell, RAAF Benevolent Fund, cast in metal from a German aircraft shot down over Britain 1939 to 41. Really cool thing. It's got Stalin, it's got the American guy, Roosevelt, whoever that was at the time, and good old Churchill. Really cool thing. Golden Fleece sign over the back's a bit interesting as well. Anyway, guys, I could keep rambling on, you know me, but that'll do. Hopefully you saw something you liked, but you know, I don't really give a rat's if you did or if you didn't.